What happened was that I had some complications, and and Shereef had to be born cesarean with a cesarean section, and then Hany stayed all night helping him to get rid of the fluid in his chest by sucking on a piece of straw from Shereef's mouth to Hany's mouth, and then Hany spitting out the fluid. It took maybe 12 to 14 hours without rest. He did it for all this time. And I was asleep because it was a cesarean section. And when I woke up, I asked him, what did I have? Was it a boy or a girl? And he said, the boy. I was a little bit disappointed because I wanted a girl, and he wanted a girl too. But the minute he gave me Shereef and I put him in my arms, that was it. It was love for the past 32 years and never ceased. He's a lovely boy, lovely man now. He gave us all the pleasure in the world. We're so proud of him, and I'm not only saying this because I'm in front of the camera. He did. Of course, there were hard times when he was growing up, adolescence and things like that, but not that hard. Never that hard. He was always kind, always considerate. He loved us greatly, and we were lucky that both my parents and Hany's parents were around till only a few years ago. So he got to see them and witness their love, and of course they spoiled him for maybe 25 years of his life. He was always laughing. He still does laugh a lot, and he's making us proud every day of our lives. That's it.
I like to remember something very
Yeah.
nice when he was young, and I always liked very much to play with him and his brothers. And I sleep in my back on the bed and put them on my stomach and make it as a horse. And I try to push them from my stomach and drop them from the bed, and they are laughing and laughing and come again, and I drop them and come again. And when we are playing together in the swimming pool, and I carry them on my shore, and then I drop them.
Or you when you bury them in the sand
Yes,
in the sea.
in the sea,
By
beside the sea, I bury them, and they try to get out from there. It's a very nice days, and all this memory never go from my head until the end day. It's it's in this time I don't thinking about anything. I don't think about sleeping or eating or anything except this is my baby, and I shall keep continue to do this. If he need it for 1 week, all day and night, I shall do it very simple. And from first day, I think I have a
responsibility.
responsibility for him. For this, I'm so happy from the first time that I start to be father after few minutes when he coming.
And I'm jealous because he fell in love with him before I fell in love with him. But what I want to say about Shereef also, that he is, I think, a brilliant man. I think he has a brilliant mind. He was always an A student, better than an A student, and he never gave us trouble with his studies. But the nice thing about it, he never boasted about it. He never showed either his brother or his relatives or his cousins that he was and is a genius. And I think he is. And when he finished high school, all our Egyptian newspapers wrote about him. And he was, yani, I don't know what to tell you.
Why did they write about him?
Because he got more than A plus, and he was the only one in his grade that got all these very good grades.